I was speechless. I couldn't really look anybody in the eye, especially all my teammates. I could have done more. Everybody could have done more, and there's really not much to say at this point. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hit in waves, and but that's life.
Nick Bosa. That he's kind of like Bill Belichick. Nick Bosa upset is like that. Nick Bosa happy is like that. That's just his delivery all the time. But look, a rough one. Second Super Bowl for him. Second Super Bowl loss. 49ers had been 5-0 in Super Bowls. They are 0-3 in their last three efforts, 47-51, and now, 47-54, and now 58 for the San Francisco 49ers. And it was sloppy. Look, that opening drive, it felt like they were going to go down the score.
It felt like it was a
touchdown.
machine, right?
But just not, oh my God.
Yeah.
Like, they're unstoppable.
Right.
Christian McCaffrey fumbles. And it's just another thing you point to as a reason why the 49ers should have been up more than 10-3 at the half, because that should have been points there.
It felt like it. I mean, it kind of felt like it was on its way to being a touchdown-like drive, right? There was pretty damn good plays in the pass game by Purdy and company. They had the run game working. They certainly seemed like they had the Chiefs a little bit like, hey, in the mode of, let's feel this out. How are they going to play us? They had them on their heels. Certainly. And again, what we saw in the football game itself, the 49ers defense was playing well early. You know, they had a chance there to certainly take control of the game a little bit more and put some pressure on the Chiefs early. But yeah, that felt like a blown opportunity for obviously easy field goal. But the drive itself had more than a field goal feel to it, and certainly dropped the ball there.
And look, there weren't any other moments that stand out for the 49ers by way of just, that's where you open the door for the Chiefs. It's just the 49ers weren't capitalizing on the opportunities the Chiefs kept giving them. And then we get to the second half. It's 10-6. 49ers lead. Here comes the punt. It gets muffed. And the Chiefs get the opportunity to recover and take their first lead of the game. And I credit the 49ers for rebounding from that and scoring a touchdown to go up.
Right.
Because this felt like...
It felt like oh no,
late third quarter, like this is it. This
Right.
is it. And it's going to be the Golden State Warriors 18-2 run. And before you know it, the Chiefs are going to win by 10 points or more.
Yeah,
It felt like that was the dam breaking. And I credit the 49ers for, answering that bell with a touchdown, because that would have been very easy to just say, okay, this is just not our day.
Yeah, sure. I get it. It's to me like a double whammy, this turnover. First off, yeah, you're going to lose a possession. We get that. But I think the other aspect of it is you lose the possession deep in your territory, and a team who hasn't shown that they can drive down and score a touchdown yet, you just give them the ball right there and kind of jumpstart them. And that is one, again, where, drop the ball, unlucky, whatever. You felt like man, 49ers, tough break. Really a not well punted football that ended up landing about 15 yards shorter than what it was intended to be, right? Ray-Ray McCloud is trying to yell to everybody to get the hell out of the way. And as he's doing that, right off the right side of the foot, and again, in real time, did you think it had touched the guy's foot, like when you were there in the stadium? I thought it did because it took a weird bounce, but people were like, did he have to pick it up? What it was? And of course, we finally saw the replay to know it clearly hit the guy's foot.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's one of those things, and that's about being at a game. You never quite know until you see the replay. It's like, what was that?
Right.
And you need to see that second look, and it's nice that they have them available because, it was clear. It wasn't close. We didn't have anything that marred this one. Like, they screwed this up, they screwed that up, for the entire game.
No.
So that part of it was good. And the Chiefs, again, take the lead. 49ers come back.
Take the lead.
But they had the extra point block.
Well,
you wanted to talk
that's
about that earlier. They
yeah.
take the lead, but instead of going up 4, they go up 3.
But and then and out of that, guys, let's show the touchdown and how the Chiefs scored right after that muff punt, the touchdown pass to Valdez-Scantling. Before we get into the blocked field goal, just real quick. Again, this is what makes the Chiefs so cool too. Situational football, knowing the moment. Oh, let's go for it right now. And if you guys can rewind this or at least show this one more time, to me, this is where, hey, big play moment. Kind of, we think they'll play this defense. They ran a play that really kind of stressed the rules of the Seattle cover 3, right? They kind of switch release off the line of scrimmage. Valdez-Scantling, and because of the alignment with Kelsey, right, they kind of put the corner in a tough spot to where he's got to back off. The back is going to the flat, so the guy that's kind of supposed to be playing where Valdez-Scantling is playing, he has to worry about, wait, I kind of got to get over here to help the back, and now it leaves the linebacker in this huge area where he's got to make the play. And that, again, that to me is one of the beauties of Andy Reid in big game moments, is like, knowing, now's the time to go for the kill. Let's do it. I have a play or two that were made for this moment. Let me dial it up. And of course, that kind of felt like it got a little pressure off the Chiefs offense finally, to where they were like, okay, we know how to score a touchdown, right? They hadn't scored a touchdown in the second half of the Ravens game. They hadn't scored a touchdown on the whole game so far at this point, right? So there had to be a little bit like, damn, are we ever going to get in the end zone again? And that certainly was a big moment.
I mean, think about it. They didn't score any points at all in the second half of the AFC Championship, and they went almost all of the first half without scoring any points.
Right.
And if you tell me before the game that the Chiefs are going to have one touchdown in 60 minutes of football, they're probably going to lose a game. Yeah, but they had one touchdown, 4 field goals in the 60 minutes of regulation. Another thing, the blocked extra point. When the 49ers, and that was a great drive.
Right.
Methodical down the field. They take the lead, and they're ready to go up by 4 points, and the Jake Moody extra point is blocked, and that just changes the full vibe. You talked about that earlier. Daughter's reaction. What's that mean? Well, it means the field goal ties it up. They don't need to go down and score a touchdown. But that's one of those huge plays that looms over the rest of the game. And now, look, the whole game would have unfolded differently if it would have been 17-13, different strategic decisions, etc. But that changed everything, and it set the stage for overtime.
Yeah, that's right.
That was it. When you get it on 3, that's what sets the stage.
Set the stage. It took pressure off the Chiefs. Again, they're going, wait, all we got to do is kick a field goal here. We don't have to go down and score a touchdown. And again, just another one of those moments that's big, that you went, wow, the Chiefs made the play in the moment, or the 49ers messed it up, whatever you want to say.
Cursed,
I mean,
as you said.
Yeah. I mean, Moody, again, in that moment, all right. I mean, we saw Harrison Butker kick a 57-yard field goal. The snap was high.
Snap.
They got it down. They still got it done.
And it was a low-line drive the whole way.
This is a perfect snap. And if you show the replay one more time, guys, I mean, the ball's low. The kick is low. It wasn't like somebody got some unbelievable leap in the middle. This is a 35-yard field goal that definitely does not have the right trajectory. I mean, when we see this next clip here and you see this is not like somebody that got some great catapult that barely went over the heads of everybody.
Yeah.
Right. So, not struck maybe properly as far as kicking it quite the way Moody wanted to. And
watch it come off his foot. I mean, it might have gone left. It might have gone left.
It looks a little weird. It looks a little weird. I don't doubt what you're saying there. You're right. It did look like it came off funny as you see the replay more and more.
Speaking of weird, the Dre Greenlaw Achilles tendon injury, just getting ready to run out onto the field.
Cursed.
Here it is. He's jumping up and down, just normal play, and here we go. And there it went. And, the artificial turf truthers came out right away.
Right.
On grass,
right.
Like that wouldn't have happened on any surface in the world. And it doesn't change the fact that it's safer and better to play on grass. It drives me crazy. Anytime there's an Achilles tendon tear on grass, the grass. Well, yeah, maybe it wouldn't have happened. Maybe it was closer to not happening on grass, and if it had been on that rock-hard artificial turf, as it can often be. But it's a shame for Dre Greenlaw, and you wonder if it was already weakened. That's the other thing we don't know.
That's, of course,
just like an ACL goes.
That's the point. I
mean,
mean, first off, all the artificial truthers out there, like, shut the hell up. You've never even played football, most of you, and you haven't played in the NFL. All the NFL players are telling you they'd rather play on grass, so shut up. Like, you don't even have a say in it. We want grass. Grass is better. You've never played in the NFL. Shut up. That's the end of the conversation, right? I mean, it's just ridiculous. The whole league has told us they'd rather play on grass. You still have people fighting that. But yeah, that to me was, Mike, right? There was something there wrong already.
Yeah.
Wouldn't be shocked if there was a nice slight tear there, maybe from the series before. Maybe that's why he was jumping around. He was going, something doesn't feel right.
Yep.
Let me get my legs going a little bit. And then it goes. But who knows? Either way, huge moment. We know how good he is. You could argue in a lot of ways. Drake Greenlaw had some games this year that were even better than Fred Warner. He's one of the best middle linebackers in the game, an emotional leader, and that takes some wind out of your sails even if you're a 49ers defensive player having to deal with that.
Hi, it's Mike Florio. Thanks for watching PFT on YouTube. Hit subscribe for the latest news and analysis from Pro Football Talk.